I've been thinking a lot recently about how important it is to spend more time alone. In my day to day, a lot of people just text me to do random shit, and it sounds fun in the moment, but as you get older, you're starting to realize that the more time you spend with friends and doing these random things that always come up, there's always some new event happening in your week. The more time you invest in those things and you start taking part in them, the more you realize your life is flashing without any accomplishments of your own being done. And so, one thing I've been trying to do going forward is to set boundaries. And I feel like that's important. A lot of people don't set boundaries with themselves to say no to friends and family. The most progress I've ever made in my life was when I felt like truly alone. And I remember like the time because I don't get suicidal. I'm not that kind of person because believe in God and I don't know. It just doesn't even cross my mind. But the only time I've ever wanted to was because I felt so alone that because I was working nonstop. But even though I felt that way, that was the most accomplishments I had ever made for my career. And a lot of people might be like, okay, well, if you were depressed, are you really accomplishing anything? But the truth is, I was impacting other people with my videos the way I wanted to. And I wasn't regretting the creations I left behind. And so a lot of like it's kind of like the simple metaphor analogy with hard times comes ease. And so the more time you spend just engaging with your friends and stuff, uh, the harder your future is going to be. And so I'd rather sacrifice right now um, getting, being alone and actually making progress, even though it might hurt and I might lose some friendships. And if you really lose the friendships, they were never yours to begin with. Like they were never your friend. And so spending that time alone is so important for actually making progress. And it's so hard in the moment because you just like we're social creatures. We want to feel um, like we matter every day. But the truth is to get to where you want to, you're going to feel worthless temporarily. And so I'd rather feel that way right now and make accomplishments and bail on people than be like 30 without getting anything done that's supposed to be done. And not enough people think about what they want to do before they die. And so they don't even understand that they're going to regret this. But I think more people need to stop saying yes and hanging out and genuinely be disciplined about work on themselves and find out what they even want to do. A lot of people don't even know what they want to do. And so, yeah, I think that going forward, that's going to be the center focus of mine. And a lot of dates come up, like not even just with friends, like women, like girls want to date and go on dates. And I think that the issue with dating is like they break your routine. And to truly be successful, you have to have a routine. A lot of people with ADHD, like me, they are really creative and they're sporadic and they can do a lot of amazing things. But the only thing holding them back is doing it consistently. And so that's another part of it. And right now with YouTube and just most things like businesses, even if you make content for business, you have to just be at it every single day. The people that are growing, it's hard to even, because I want to do artistic, documentary stuff, but to grow nowadays, you just have to mass produce. You have to constantly be out there. That's the only way to be successful now. And so, but not enough people are comfortable being alone with their thoughts because they don't have answers to the questions that are important to them. And they don't think they're good enough to even get the answers themselves. Like everyone's looking to be told how to do everything. But the thing is the more you try to figure out on your own, the more skills you'll have and the more confident you'll be in who you are before, the day you die, looking back, you'll have accomplished way more if you try to learn everything. A funny example of this is like everyone played like Call of Duty Easter eggs growing up and stuff like that, and then they had somebody else do the Easter eggs for them, and they just were the guy that watched the zombie crawl around. But the truth is if you were that person, you didn't really live the experience, and so you didn't enjoy it as much. That's the same way you approach life. You got to be completing life's Easter eggs if you want to truly enjoy it and be fulfilled. Looking back, would you rather be the person who learned the Easter egg or watched the crawler? And so I think that's a great way of comparing it. But yeah, with this channel, this is a mental thing for me. It's not even, I mean, it probably will grow hopefully over time, but for me, it's about just staying consistent, and I need to upload on this every day, and there's no excuses anymore because this is the only way to succeed. So, but hopefully my leading by example, I can be a catalyst for others to do the exact same thing in their own life. Yeah. Isolation is the way to be successful.